right. Hi, this is Ruth Backlund from Energy Works Myofascial Release. Coming to you today, I actually just completed a huge milestone of mine. I've been working on some things for my own self-development, personal development. I know if you've been watching me for a while, you've seen a lot of posts about fitness and possibly some nutrition and setting goals and things like that, changing your lifestyle. One of the things that I wanted to do to bring into my practice was to have more solutions for my clients. You know, I come in, and when people come in, they've got issues, usually chronic pain or inflexibility, things that they've been dealing with for a while, sports injuries, things like that. And I can take them so far as, you know, opening up restrictions in their body, you know, helping them learn how to take care of themselves as well from a myofascial release standpoint. But, you know, sometimes that chronic pain actually is the result of our lifestyle, inactivity, some of our body mechanics that we do in, day out. And so, you know, one of the things that I wanted to offer people was, what's the next step? Once you start feeling better, what else can you do to help yourself get back to your, you know, whatever you were doing? If you like to dance, you know, what do you need to do to get back into your dancing? You know, if you wanted to get back into the gym and start working out again, what do you need to do that? You know, or what are some simple things that you can do at home just to increase your fitness levels from where you were before? Because a lot of times with chronic pain issues, or sports injuries, people just stop. They stop working out. And then they end up sitting a whole lot more, which compounds issues for them, especially in their back and their neck as well. So to be able to offer people something beyond what I currently do today, which is treatment, myofascial release treatment, you know, bringing them to the next step of, how do I start strengthening my body? How can I start moving more and be able to offer some of those solutions for them? So one of the big things I did today was I got my group exercise certification. I was certified many, many years ago. And today I went through, I mean, I've been studying, you know, probably since January is when I got my materials. So doing that on top of, you know, a full-time schedule plus, you know, working on that certification so that I can bring that offering back into my practice within the next few months. So it requires me to be in a larger space, but that will be coming, you know, fairly soon as well. So that's one of the reasons why I was, you know, at the UMD today. NITA was hosting their on-site full-day group exercise instruction and the test for certification. So I know I passed it with flying colors. I have no doubt there. I actually found out when I was in there that I was studying for not only group exercise instruction, but the materials that I had also included personal training. And I studied all that as well. I'm like, man, when I did this 10 years ago, I don't remember all this detail being in here. I mean, it's good information. It's stuff I work with, you know, from a, you know, healthy eating perspective or just body mechanics or understanding how the body works from my nursing background and myofascial release. And so it's like all that together. I'm like, well, yeah, that's all there, but why is it here? Because I didn't expect some of that. And today I find out, you know, oh yeah, it's actually the same professional workbook for a personal trainer as it would be for a group exercise instructor. So that'll probably be the next thing I pursue, would be the personal trainer. But I want to work on myself a lot more before I take that step, which I'll continue to do. So, but what I thought was interesting, we had a very small class. We had a couple gals who were in there that were actually college students or recently graduated, and their personal, you know, they've done the group exercises, and, you know, they're all into this stuff. And it was just kind of interesting to see how their perspective on things is so different, you know, as a really young athlete, you know, has been an athlete most of their lives. And even, you know, another gal in there was a personal trainer, has been a personal trainer for years, which is awesome. I think that's great. But you know what? I know from a reality perspective, having gone through multiple fitness programs over the decades, and, you know, falling back into those traps when you are stuck in a role where you sit all the time and, you know, working really long hours and being exhausted and not necessarily taking the time to be able to work out. I mean, you go through ups and downs with that. So I know a lot of you can relate to that, where you just don't have the time or don't make the time to make that happen. And then we get progressively tighter as we get older, you know. So some of those lifestyle changes, you know, are big things for us. So I just wanted to let folks know that, you know, there's some new things that are going to be coming, new offerings coming out of Energy Works Myofascial Release, all geared to get you not only, you know, reducing your pain, increasing your mobility, but actually letting you step up in where you want to go in your life. You know, if there's some activities you're not allowed to do now, or you've held yourself back because you're afraid to, those are things I probably will be able to help you with in the future. So that'll be coming down the pike here, like I said, in just the next few months as I, you know, expand my space a little bit. I'm not opening up a gym, but it's, you know, it's something that I would hope to have some space that would actually accommodate some smaller level things that would support that. So anyway, I'm excited about that. I just wanted to share that with all of you. And, you know, if I have the opportunity to work with you in the future, awesome. And it's a gorgeous day out today. Go and take a nice long walk. I think that's where I'm headed right now, as I got done early. So it's a perfect day to get out there. The snow's melting, the sun's shining, and I'm going to get out there and stretch my legs a little bit more, even though I did work out this morning at that certification. So anyway, so you have a nice day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.